Well, I think we can go to the place we were trying to go. I think this is it. Oh yeah, I think this is the main quest line again.
They charge 5 million yen just to start a lease?
And then it's 500K every month? Even on Soapland wages, how the hell can she afford that?
And take a look at this. They've got a program called the Excellent Course.
Entry fee 20 million? Then $1 million a month? What in the actual fuck?
Yeah, I hope that's one good VIP room.
Don't tell me her dad's enrolled in the Excellent Course.
I can't imagine he is.
Oh.
Guys, I am feeling so lost. It's been a week since I played this game. Where are we at again? What are we doing? Oh no, I've lost the thread of the story. Hopefully we pick back up on it again. That's right. It was that's right. We're investigating a woman. Yeah, that's right. The Soapland owner is afraid that she's moonlighting. That's right. And there was a weird retirement home. Maybe? And they wouldn't let us in to see him? Yeah. Okay.
I could see Nanoha signing him up for the most expensive option. She'd totally do that. Her father is the only family she has. He's the reason she got a job at a big corporation. And he's the reason she works for me now. He raised her all by himself. He means everything to her. It doesn't surprise me at all that she'd pay any price to keep him comfortable. I mean, I knew she put him somewhere expensive, but this is just crazy. No matter how much you love someone, you've got to set some boundaries.
I'm starting to think this was never about a guy she was dating. You wanted us to investigate her because you were worried about her. Am I right?
Really? Okay.
Yes, I was worried. I worry about all my employees. But once they clock out, I can't help them. And I hate that. Especially the girls who have such troubled pasts. You never know if they're doing okay or not. That's why I'm strict about how much time they take off. I worry.
So you have a good reason to keep them working so much.
I mean...
And here I thought you were just a huge asshole.
I guess you can stop your investigation now. She might be putting herself in danger. But if she's doing it for her dad, I really have no right to interfere. It's her life.
In any case, I don't think she's seeing anyone on the side.
No?
I mean, when we saw her today, she looked miserable. She was definitely telling you the truth when she said she wasn't feeling good.
My guess is she's suffering from a ton of stress.
From work?
Do you think?
Well, I think it's something else.
Nanoha is her father's guarantor. I'm sure of that. It doesn't make any sense that she wouldn't be allowed to see him. And you guys saw her pay $2 million to a rep from the home?
Maybe that wasn't the entire bill. Maybe she still owes them money. And until she pays, they won't let her see her dad.
That's fucked up.
But it might be true. Nationwide, more than 1 out of every 5 people is elderly.
You can't just do that, though. Like, if they don't let you see your dad, you pull him out and you move him back in with you, or... Like, that's called kidnapping when they won't let somebody leave the premises.
And there are lots of crooked businesses trying to cash in on that.
Yeah, but they try to cash in by targeting old folks that don't have loved ones to stick up for them. But he does. This plot's a little weird.
Even if an establishment looks legit on the surface, you never know what might be lurking underneath.
I think I know what happened. They accepted her dad, told her she could pay the entry fee in installments, and then once he moved in, they wouldn't let her see him until she paid it off in full.
Why pull that shit?
Just to get her to pay it off quicker. They don't care what she has to do to earn it. They just want their money as soon as possible.
That's just so cruel.
Plenty of bastards in the world who do it without a second thought.
No wonder her health is bad. Who could deal with that kind of pressure?
And by taking time off, she'll lose income. She'll end up being late on her payments.
Damn. At that rate, she'll never get to see her dad.
Nope. And there's another thing that could happen that's even worse.
What's that?
Depending on what the contract says, if she misses a payment, they could kick her dad out and not return any of her money.
After she's been working herself to the bone just to pay them?
And honestly, who the hell knows if they're really providing good care in that place? Hardly anyone's allowed inside, so there's no oversight.
I love the manga shelf in the corner. That is a cool touch. I'm guessing this is like the break room? I know there's a lot of scummy care homes, but this seems illegal. Yeah, it really does. It really does, doesn't it? Seems super illegal.
That sounds to me like they can do whatever they damn well please.
How?
Even to the residents who are paid up.
I don't understand how they get away with this shit.
I mean, you're not wrong about that either, Cozy Canadian.
Please, none of us needs to understand it. All that matters is saving Nanoha's dad.
Boss, we can't save him. There's no way. Sure, we all want to, but... I mean, they won't even let the guy's own daughter in. The place is pretty much on lockdown. I just don't see a way around that.
I think I see a way around it.
What?
Boss, you okay with us working a second job?
Huh?
The three of us could work at Sunlight Castle for a bit.
You want to infiltrate the place by getting jobs there?
How do we get them to hire us?
Well, we're sort of buddies with that guy Kanbei over at Hello Work. Let's get him to help us.
Yes! It's a great idea. I'll call Kanbei and make it happen. I think we can do this. We can save Nanoha's father.
I mean, by the weird cartoon logic that this game sometimes undergoes, not a terrible idea. Oop. I keep forgetting. I'm trying to navigate this map. Oh, that's the... Okay. That's where the free healing lives. Okay, I'm starting to... Okay. Starting to figure this map out a little. By the time I actually know where the hell I'm going in this city, it'll move me to the next city. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I keep forgetting I can just, on the map, just throw down a breadcrumb trail to figure out where I'm going. Which is an awesome feature. Thank you, games, for giving me that feature.
Okay, let's go. Take your best shot. Cool. I'm up. You're in it now. Get serious. Let's go.
Nice! Now that's some good fucking AoE. Oof. Ooh, I'm not getting those perfect guards like I should be. Oh, that is unfortunate. Alright. Where you at, Cop-chan? Get some healing powder on that ass. 80 is not as much healing as I feel like I really need in these situations.
Let's go.
Pimp Master. That's a hell of a name. Oh, you pissed off Nanba.
Come up. You're in it now.
Enjoy this beatdown. I brought it for you. Let's see. We need to heal up. Oh, Nanba leveled up. Okay, nice. Nice. Nanba gets his MP refilled on a level up. Nice. Push and shove. Damage an enemy by shoving them with a cane, which may leave them stunned. Yeah, that seems like a poor use of his MP. TBH. Considering he's my Healy friend. Seems like I really need to be saving his MP for healing the way these last couple of fights have been going. Ooh, can I, yeah, treasure hunt. Aww. I just heard a ding. I don't know where that ding came from. Oop, come on.
Hmm? Hmm?
Ah, approaching a destination on the map. Got it. Out of fight, I usually go to restaurants to recharge. Yeah. It seems like money is super tight in this game, too, though, so I prefer to use renewable resources to heal, if possible. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Hello Work is up these stairs. Oh, transition from one district to another? That might be it, too.
Hmm?
It doesn't matter if you want to work there. I can't just invent jobs. Especially not Sunlight Castle. That's a fancy retirement home with best-in-class staff. They wouldn't even post openings through Hello Work. Oh, they wouldn't even post openings through Hello Work. So you're saying you can't get us jobs there? Sorry, but no. Damn. Well, I can't get you directly employed by Sunlight Castle, but there might be a way as contractors. Contractors? Their full-time staff doesn't do a lot of the menial jobs. The caretakers are employees, but they go through a temp agency for the rest. It's an agency exclusively for caretakers.
Wow.
So if I can get on that list, I'll be able to get into Sunlight Castle? Not even contractors are going to get in if they have all of zero experience. But he can be our reference. He can be our resume booster. Haha. Well, that rules out Kasuga-kun, of course. Adachi-san, too. Unless you're hiding Aw, but he won't do it. But Nanba, maybe. Man, don't get my hopes up like that. But, Nanba-san, you have potential.
Huh?
Me? Why him? Non-Basan, your resume says you're an ex-nurse. That's the kind of experience they look for. I don't know, ex-nurse that lost his license for dealing drugs, though? That's... Again, I don't know how it is in Japan, but as someone who works in the caring industry in the States, that would almost certainly exclude you almost anywhere. Money's an issue in the beginning, but you usually end up as a millionaire in Yakuza games. Yeah, that's kind of... I was about to say that's a lot of JRPGs. Actually, not all of them. Like Final Fantasy VI and 7, really. I never found money to be much of an issue, even early game. You always had enough to get what you wanted. I'm kind of a fan of, like, Dragon Quest VIII. Most of the Dragon Quest games that I've played, actually, do a good job of balancing it so that the stuff that you want feels attainable, but never easy. Like, you can either make do being just a little behind the cutting edge of gear, or you can put in some grinding to afford that really good gear. And I think that's a good... Like, money matters, but it's not punishing. And I feel like this one's done a pretty good job. Like, there is definitely some stuff that I see in shops that's like, oh, fuck, I cannot afford that. But it means I feel like I have to be careful with my money, but not that I just can't spend it ever. Or that I have to do a bunch of stupid grinding that I don't want to do. You could get into Sunlight Castle pretty easily. Nice. Adachi-san used to be with the police. Then how about this? Hey, you got an idea? If you could leverage your police experience, the security guard post might be a shoo-in. It's an obstacle, but not specifically a dead albatross. You think? I don't know, man. I can introduce you to the company that runs Sunlight Castle Security.
Yeah.
Yeah, security's right up my alley. I got this. I feel like, what was I about to say? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. An ex-albatross, then? It has ceased to be. It is pining for the fjords. I think it depends less on legality and more on funding sources. If they have to deal with insurance in order to get paid, if the business has to deal with insurance in order to get paid, oftentimes it's the insurance companies, not the place itself, that are insisting on just hard and fast blanket rules. Nobody with these felonies is allowed to work there, or at least work in the direct. Sometimes it's legality, too. Sometimes it's legality. Texas, believe it or not, is pretty well regulated when it comes to things like background checks. They won't regulate their for the carrying industries specifically. They won't regulate their goddamn power grid. But they have some pretty... As somebody who just had to jump through those hoops, I feel like they've got a pretty decent filter in place. Obviously, you can't catch everybody who might be a scumbag, but seems like it would rule out at least the obvious ones, while still allowing somebody who maybe has one or two unrelated, not a big deal misdemeanors on his record, without making that impossible to overcome. Wait a sec, I'm the only one left in the cold? There's gotta be an agency for me, too. My full-time job has 3-month minimum background checks for every position because it's an insurance company. Yeah, seems like insurance companies take that shit serious. Which is weird, because insurance companies are unethical as fuck, like, all the time. Like, that's another of those industries that I'm not probably, what's the way to phrase this? I don't want to say that they're all evil. I don't think that it is impossible to do that kind of work ethically, but I think it is very difficult when there is a direct profit motive to denying people coverage for. Yeah, it creates the economics of it create perverse incentives. There's a reason I'm trying to get out of it and into video editing. Sounds like a good move to me. And look, I say it again, as somebody in the caring industry, the profit motives are fucked up a lot of the time. And I feel pretty decent about the ethics of the company that I work for. It's not even a company, it's a nonprofit. But even, nonprofit is not like a gold seal that means, well, you can't be evil then. Certainly not. I think it helps. But I think they are reasonable ethically. There are things about them. There are things that I would do differently if I were king of the world. But so far, based on what I have witnessed so far, there is nothing that I would... I mean, obviously, because I am still working there, there's nothing that has me saying, okay, I need to get out as soon as I feasibly can, because I cannot be a part of this evil. Nothing even approaching that. Alright. Kasuga-san, you're an ex-Yakuza, so, Yakuza and retirement homes, well, So, what about this?